Hey guys, Patrick Wind here, and welcome to this training model in which I'm going to show you how we can actually create wonderful carousel ads. So let's already use the image and video ads that we have created and just duplicate, for example, the image one in order to create our carousel ads. So we want to do this in the existing campaign and in the existing ad set. So we just duplicate it and we change from single image or video to multiple images or videos in a carousel. And let's create two different options of this carousel ad that I would like to show you in this video. And the first one is just going to be a standard carousel with some nice looking images. Okay, so let's go ahead by just selecting, for example, some of our products which we have already edited up front with the information about the discount. So for example, this one here, we should really take all our best sellers before selecting anything else. So this is of course a good idea to always showcase the products that really sell nicely, and not just anyone, and not just all of your standard products, but just really show the best sellers here. And then below the image in a carousel, you can add an individual headline or even a description, and you can send them to an individual URL. So for example, in our case, we could be very smart and send people who are interested in this specific kind of bracelet to another traffic, to another page than the ones who are interested in another type. So for example, people who are interested in this skull collection, skull spirits, so we could send them to the specific skull collection page. Okay, then people who are interested in the second category, which is this one, we could send them to another collection. I think it's called Origins, so we could even send them to this Origins collection here. So we send them to this specific URL. And then the third one, which is, let's say that's the dog collection, dog lovers, and we can send them to the dog lover collection. Okay, so we send them to another traffic here, and that's good. And then we want to preview how it looks actually, and that's one of the issues that you will probably face when working with Facebook ads, that in the carousel you cannot preview the second or third register card here, but you can do it when you switch to desktop newsfeed. So that's an important trick. Switch from mobile newsfeed to desktop newsfeed, and here on desktop newsfeed you have the button to actually switch between them, and you can actually see how it really looks, and not just only the first one, but actually all of them. Then you can here switch, for example, the order. For example, I take the white one as a second option, not just the third option. I switched it easily here. I could give everyone a specific headline if I want. For example, I could label it with the name. For example, that's called so how are the names for these specific ones? For example, I could call it what's this one called? So for example, the double skull, I could give it the headline double skull, and in the description I could even give it the price if I want. So it's 34 euros. And well, that was actually this one. Okay, and let's give it the description here. What about the second one? The second one is this wonderful white one. Okay, white diamond calavera. Okay, so white diamond calavera, and the price is 29, the usual price, 29 euros, and it sends to the specific collection. And this beautiful item here, It's actually the brilliant gold horn. Brilliant gold horn, and it costs 34 usually. Okay, nice. So we have already created this text below here, and of course we could now discuss to send the traffic not only to the collection but even to this specific product here. We could also definitely do that. So it's just up to testing. I would just be consistent. So when you use one specific kind of linking, then you should do the same in all the others. So in this specific one, we could definitely give it a test and send it not only to the collection, but really to the specific product. Okay, so we have seen the white one. This would be this specific link. So you could easily change it down here. Okay, and the only thing that we're missing is the double one here in the beginning. So it was this one, the double skull. So you see, we cannot only send them to a specific collection, but we could even send them directly to the specific product that is demonstrated. Okay, and there is still the general shop now button, which you can also define as a general page. So let's publish that and then preview how it actually looks on the different placements, and then create a second carousel ad where we actually combine videos with images, which is a very cool idea and it's very engaging. So how can we do that? Well, let's first preview this one. On mobile newsfeed, it looks actually this, it looks nice. And however, I continue recommending that previewing carousels makes the most sense on desktop newsfeed, because it gives you those buttons and it actually looks very nice. And if you want to check if the linking works, then you just go on Facebook post with comments. Okay, and in the preview you could really see, if you click on it, where the traffic brings you. So this double skull, well, it brings me to double skull, and the white one actually brings me to the white one, and the brilliant gold horn brings me to the brilliant gold horn. So that's of course a smart idea and definitely very recommendable to do in your campaigns as well. We can also have a preview of all the different placements for our nice looking carousel. So you see it also works on desktop right column, where it always just takes the first two ones. Or an Instagram feed, you see where it looks like this, nice. And Instagram stories not, where we can walk through all of the different placements, and we see that even on Facebook Messenger, it looks like this. So that's a very cool way to do our ads. And let's label it, this is just images. And now let's create a carousel where we combine images and videos. So let's just duplicate this one, for example, and substitute the first card from an image, and we substitute it by a video. For example, we could use one of the nice looking one of the nice videos that we've created for women. Okay, and now this video is going to be the first card that shows in our carousel. Now it doesn't show up anymore on Messenger, and it also doesn't show up anymore on desktop right column, because these placements do not support the videos. Well, here it does because it takes the thumbnail, but it's usually thought for the other placements, and it will look like this. Okay, and it takes those elements. And what we could do now, which would be a very great idea, is, I mean, of course we have to adopt that, and now we could give it the specific product that we have displayed in the slideshow here. So the slideshow starts with the women lifestyle, and then those three products. Okay, so now we can really substitute each specific product here and show them exactly the kind of product that we have displayed already in the video up front, and therefore it's going to be a very consistent story. So let's imagine that it was this one, and then we can also link them, of course, to the exact page where it shows exactly this product, of course. Let's just imagine it was this one to be faster. Let's say it was this one. It's called the Lion King. The Lion King. Give it a specific link, and then we should add a third product, so that we have all the products that have been displayed in the video. So let's say, for example, it was this one, and let's say it was another option that we haven't chosen before. So let's say the triple gold skulls. So here let's take so we have this one, that one, and that one. So it's the triple gold skulls, triple gold skulls for 29. Okay, 29 euros. And of course we can now also play around by adding all the creative elements. So for example, we could also give it the actual packaging, because we're using it also in our slideshow in the video. And here, of course, we would like to have a more general headline, and we also don't want to send them to the specific collection, but rather to a general one. And we could use the same general style also in the first register card. So let's copy it over here, then get rid of this one, and we're actually good to go. So our new carousel ad is actually a wonderful combination of a squared video, which we have created up front as a slideshow, okay, and then we have combined it with all the different images that are shown in the slideshow. Okay, so it looks actually very nice, and now we can publish it. And once it is published, we will preview it once again, and we're gonna see that it's a very nice story. It's a narrative storytelling that we're doing throughout our specific ad, and I'm pretty sure that this is gonna convert very nicely. So let's also give it the proper name. So this one is then ad 4 video plus image. And now, once it is published, we can easily preview it with our wonderful tool here. And we see, okay, nice. And then people can swipe through everything, even see the images, even see the packaging, and they get a wonderful idea of what we actually offer in our catalog. So guys, thank you very much for listening, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.